Welcome, welcome. My name is Seth Holocron from the Dongers of Runeterra, and you are watching Game 1 of a best of 3 in the Donger League, where we have lmsoHumble and Derbui. lmsoHumble has won the tournament. I've made it to the final of this tournament. Pretty much you take one deck and go as far with it as you possibly can. So we are in the top cut. This is the final four. And this is the first semi-final between lmsoHumble, who has won it, and Derbui, who has done incredibly well in previous editions of this as well. So let us see what is actually going on. So I'm going to full stream this here. So he has already put out his normal stuff, looking kind of good, gets the 2 damage in, and off we go. And he's got a Diana, that's a second Solari. He's got a Doom Beast, a Dusk Petal, which would, he could Dusk Petal and, but he's not. He's going for the Solari Soldier so he can, I'm assuming we're going to see a pass or a spell. There's a spell. There's a Drain 1 for a Spider. That's okay. So he'll get a whole, if he attacks, he'll get a whole minimum of 1 damage in, but very sensibly does not attack. So options. He could play Dusk Petal, which would give Diana the Challenger, and he still can do that, but he's now got a 3/3. The Dusk Petal Dusk is quite excellent. Throws that down immediately. He probably wants to keep other things away. There's the 2/1, which means that dies. There's an attack for Nocturne. And apart from his lovely little wording stones, which is now down to 2, we're still looking relatively okay. So, turn number 5. And I know that you can see he has got 6 mana there. That is because at the round start you get a extra mana gem. And good to see that he's taking his time, because this is, it's a great tournament, and you're more than welcome to join us. I think it's like €3, and we do this once a month. I think this is season 4, so we've had a 3-time champion in Decent Man, who is a Masters player. There comes Trundle down on turn 5 anyway. So we're going to copy a follower here, get another Solari Soldier. And that's an interesting choice. So he drains 1 from the Nexus. That's a Nightfall trigger, so he will get an extra card if he decides to go through with this. He's going to take his time and see if this is the right form of action. As you can see up the top there, that is the Ice Pillar in hand, which will level Trundle, make him 5/7 with Overwhelm, which is a bit horrible. So he's pressed it and drain 1 right back again with a Nightfall trigger. So he will get an extra Nightfall unit. So they're literally trading 1s and 1s. Our streamer on Twitch, the Priestess, guess what she wants? And he's now going to invoke, hoping for Lifesteal or an Obliterate spell. Doesn't get any. All things. Now, the 8 would be interesting, which is what he's taken, and that is a Celestial that is elusive that will go straight over the top of everything. Added to which he has Cygnus as well, right at the bottom middle of your screen. The 6 mana one that when played, that then becomes elusive. Now, unplayable right now, but very decent for later on, especially putting it in with Nocturne. Very, very handy to use just before everything goes off. And there is the Avalanche that will then kill everything on the board apart from the ephemeral, the Solari Soldier that's at the 3/3. He'll go to a 3/1. But I'm amazed he didn't take the 1 off that and fire that out. Interesting. So he gets another priestess. There's his own. Now, he can put this down and isn't getting any spells. So he's got a challenger. The charger is a 4-1 overwhelm. It could be quite good here. Let's see what he went for. No, he's going for the big guns. Okay. So I think this will go through. Yep, it does, and then explodes because it's ephemeral. And the score going into the next round, which is round 7, is a absolutely massive 17-14, which isn't that good. So he's trying to do 6 damage here, which he will do. Humble will allow that to go through. So if you're wondering why he's playing that and not using the main parts of it, to be fair, I'd have probably left that to next round, to be honest. But there's a Vile Feast, Humble's least favourite card in the entire game. Get a unit, boost your Nexus, all goods, and kill something for 2 mana is utterly, utterly rubbish. Utterly, utterly rubbish. So I'd say this is, unless he's going to float the mana here, which I wouldn't expect him to float 6. That's too much. So another spell. Withering Well into each. Okay. Interesting. Yep, now that's going to put pressure on his elusive 2-3, dropping down the elusive Celestial. But he has 9 mana. If he has a Vengeance in hand, he'll play the Ice Pillar first. It will then redraw everything back up again to where he was. There's a leveled up Trundle for his own Overwhelm unit, which at the minute he can probably kill straight off. Just with Trundle. Now, will he let the 6 go through? Or will he trade his Lunari? Or will he Harsh Winds? So nothing goes through. Excellent spell there, saving damage into his Ice Pillar. Now, there's massive, massive reasons why an open swing here is excellent. Because you're getting a 5 Overwhelm. It'll turn into a 6 because of the Ice Pillar. And he can pull that elusive unit to ensure that his 2 elusive goes through. But he doesn't. He drops Ledros. Oh my god. So Nexus to 6 because of that. And that's horrible. So he can only block with a unit that's on 3, or he can kill off that one, which will then kill Ledros, which will allow him to drop it again next turn. Yeah, this game is completely over. Completely over. Game 1 in the best of 3 series goes to Derbui. So congratulations on the first game. And there is our new KDA thing, lagging really quite badly here. So apologies for the lag. Yeah, this is not working as well as I would like it to. So yeah, that's quite bad. So I'm just going to come out of that. Come out of this one. And then we'll watch the stream again. There we go. That's a lot better. With nothing. You guys have missed nothing, which is fantastic. So Stagan and another card gone. He ends up with Nocturne, Shadestalker, Solari Soldier, and this Steigen again, and another Steigen. So there we go. Going first, I think I would have probably thrown down the 4-1 to get 4 damage in against this deck. But let's see. The Trundle deck is excellent. To be honest, it really is. I would float the mana there, put the 1-1 down. Yep. And then I think I would throw down the 2 Steigens. Definitely put down the next one too. And now we've got an enormous attack, so I would assume 9 damage will go in here, if not all of it. Yep, full open swing. Yeah, so 10 damage, which immediately, by round 3, has put him down to just 7 damage remaining, which is madness. Absolute madness. He needs a Trundle here, or an Avalanche. And there is the Avalanche. So clears the board. 4 mana Ruination when units are that small. Drops down this one. Yes. Yes. Yep. He can also put down the Dusk Petal. He's got everything he needs here. The Dusk Petal will make Nocturne 3. Oh no! So keep the 2 alive. That's excellent. I mean, he could do that again and win. But if he swings out here, Avalanche is a slow spell, swing, and wow, 5 rounds and an immediate response from lmsoHumble. That was so fast. And that's the power that Nocturne Diana can bring to any game at any point. So 1-1 deciding game between these 2 fantastic players. And there we go. Solo Trundle, Nocturne Diana. Who wins? Well, if it goes to game 1, it's Derbui. If it goes like game 2, this is Humble's all over. But 2 good players. So again, card draw huge. 2 Nocturnes, not ideal. Not ideal, but a decent enough start. A decent-ish enough start. You could actually probably trade his Diana away here at some point. And I think that's a fantastic idea. So just throw the Diana out. Will he block? Nope. Trying to put pressure on his Diana, which is not going to help well, and that is fantastic. What a top card that is. So that has to get played first, which will give him another Dust 1 mana spell. I'd let that 4 go in without even thinking about it. He disagrees. Okay, that's fine. Mountain Goat for another gem. And probably a pass. Yep. Now what's he do? He just swings out the 5. We'll put him down to 13, so not quite as enormous as the game 2, which was only moments ago, where he had him down to 7 by the end of round 4, and had it all pretty much done by that stage. Now, if I was Humble, obviously I can't see Derbui cards, and neither can you. There is a lovely little thing. Can he afford to lose these 2 units? Well, probably. I wouldn't even play that yet. I genuinely wouldn't even play that yet. And now he's got a 5-3 overwhelm. He'll bank that mana to use next turn. Oh, and he gets another good top deck. Wow. That's super good. That's super, super good. So there's a Wording Stones. So obviously he's going to play a gem. Then to make that another 5-3. Whoa. So he's going to have to try and block this. This is the best attack. I mean, there's not even a ways and means. He also has a Drain 1, I believe. Well, that's just saved the game. That Harsh Winds has saved the game completely. So it has. Ooh, that's kind of massive. Went for a land unit. Goes for one to get another Nightfall unit. Remember, it's the amount of times these have attacked. So yes, the Crescents didn't do any damage, but that's 2 more extra, and he's just got a third one. Well, wow. So now we're looking at, he needs a Ledros here to put him down to 10. They even begin to get back into this game. Because the next turn, if he doesn't drop Nocturne this turn, he will next turn. And to be fair, I would Dusk Petal drop. I would Dusk Petal, drop Nocturne, drop a Crescent, open swing. That's pretty nice, though. And yeah, that's lovely. So drop that. Yes, indeed. The only problem with Nocturne Diana decks is their health. And there's a Trundle. So now he can quite happily drop down Nocturne. And then he gets made -1 power and vulnerable this round. I would almost... Oh, no, decisions. Let's go 3. Okie dokie. I think he absolutely swing with everything. Yep. And I'm afraid that's that. Unless he has got another Harsh Winds. Or some freeze of some description. Does he have Flash Freeze? Does he have a Vengeance? And there is the Vengeance that will leave Humble 5 short. But he has 2 other Nocturnes in hand. Which is, oh my god, scary. Nightfall's that to put him down to 4 and another Nightfall unit. Now, if he was to get something like A Doom bit. Oh, oh, Lord. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear, dear me. Derbui hasn't even had the chance to put down his ice pillar yet. I mean, that's completely insane. So down finally on round 9 is a level trundle, so he can start doing 5 right back. And a full amount of 10 mana. And a lot can be done with 10 mana. And that is going to put another 5 in to put him down to 13. And this is when you desperately, desperately, desperately need your mana to seriously do something really well. So his nocturnes have passed. Is this the turn that Derbui can bring this back with? He still has 10 mana. Was thinking of a spell. Has put it back into hand. Has now dropped his Ledros. That is him down to 6. That is probably that. Humble goes all out, no cards left, puts him down to 2, raises himself back up to 8. But with the Ice Pillar and a level Trundle, I mean, we are just looking at disaster zones here. There's not enough in hand here to do anything. No card draw whatsoever. And with a 9 and a highest health of 3, I mean, he can block Ledros, but that's only just going to put him down. You know, one of the Crescents is going to have to stay alive, and he has passed. Now, that is a really interesting turn of events. And there's an atrocity. And, well, that's the issue. That's the issue with Shadow Isles. Vengeance came clutch. Atrocity came in mega clutch. And then 3 lightning fast games. That is that. Derbui goes through to the Dongers of Runeterra Season 4 League Final. My name is Sith Holocron. I really hope you enjoyed that. I will be sitting waiting around for the next game. And I hope you will join me in the next video for that one too. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Dongers out.